So I wore this top just for the purpose of this video, and yes, it is a pajama top. Hi my lovelies, and welcome to episode 2 of the Learn How to Paint Basics. So if you watched the last video, I said that I'm starting a new series where I'm just going to show you some, I guess, painting tutorials, but they're not really in-depth tutorials, just on how to paint basic things if you are a beginner or if you would like to start learning how to paint. So today's video is another pre-filmed video. As I said in my last one, I've got I think 2 or 3 videos stacked up, and it is of one of my favorite things, avocados. Before I start rambling on and on about avocados, let's just get into the video. I hope you enjoy. So I feel like I need to start off this voiceover with firstly apologising if you can hear any background noise, just because I've got my window open, so you may or may not be able to hear cars go by. Honestly, in London right now it is like 1 billion degrees, so I'm trying to balance making good quality content and also, you know, not melting from the heat. But hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Anyway, so getting into the art, I've talked about this in the other video as well, but the method I do, or the technique I suppose I do for painting, is I always go down, put the shadows on, and then do the lighter colours, and then go over and do the darker colours again. And if I can find the reference photo for this particular picture, then I will insert it on the page right now, but because I did it a while ago, I don't know if I can find it. Let's hope I can though. So yeah, sorry about that by the way, I was adjusting the camera, I was having a very shaky table. So what I'm doing right now is just starting off with probably the darkest green in the avocado and then slowly moving down and doing lighter and lighter. And if you can have a look at my colour palette right now, what you can see is that I'm not making a different green every time. I've just put my darkest shade of green at the top and then I'm adding a little bit of yellow and then progressively moving it down. I hope that makes sense by the way. But anyway, as you can see, I've just gone on and done the basic greens of the avocado, and now I'm adding a slightly darker shade to, you know, give shadow to the areas that are a little bit more like browny and yellowy as opposed to just the green. As for the seed, the picture that I was using, there were kind of like almost like 2 shades because of the way that the lighting worked, which is why you could see at the beginning I did half of it just dark brown and then the other a different colour. So I know that the video is moving too quick and I'm trying hard to like keep up with it. But again, for the other half of the avocado, I did a similar thing with the yellow, the one that doesn't have the seed. So what I'm doing now is just going over and adding the appropriate highlights and shadows. And for me, I think something that really helps with painting, especially my style of painting, I suppose, is going over and adding white to the highlighted areas, because I feel like that creates a really, really nice contrast between the darker parts of the painting. So this is what I was saying in the beginning. I did dark, light, and now, as you can see, I'm going in with a dark green again and adding in dark to the shadows just to accentuate them a bit more and make them pop a little bit more. And yeah, right now I'm just adding a little bit more texture and doing a bit more fine details, which is again something I like to do near the end of the painting. And I was debating whether I should leave this, you know, just on a white background or on blue, but then I thought let's go for blue. Why not? Let's make it a little bit more interesting. And you know what, guys? Something you might see a bit of a trend of in this series is a lot of still life paintings, and that's just because that's how I learned to start painting, and I think they're just quite easy to do and relatively fun. But having said that, if you guys get a little bit bored of seeing like leaves and avocados and fruits and stuff like that, and you would like me to make other, I don't know, like how to paint videos on other basic things, then leave your suggestions below and I will try and get to all of those. Another thing that I kind of want to talk a little bit about when it comes to doing a background is that I was debating whether I should paint the entire background blue, so, you know, go and cover the entire page. But then I thought it might actually look quite nice to have, you know, most of it white and then just have kind of like a hue of blue all around it. And I decided to go for that, and you know what, I kind of like the look. But let me know what you guys think. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, because sorry, I was talking about something different, but even within the background, I tried to do kind of like a highlighted look where the outside of the background is more of a dark blue and it's lighter towards the middle. And yes, so right now I'm just doing the finishing touches. of the painting. And as I said, I love some contrast, so I'm going in with bits of white and bits of really, really dark brown just to make it pop a bit more. And just to get across the point that I was trying to make earlier, if you just like go back maybe like 30 seconds or something on this video before I added the darker bits and then come back to this point, you'll be able to see just how much of a massive difference it makes. So, you know, maybe it's just something to consider. And again, this is what I was saying about the background as well. So I was trying to add shades of darker, shadows and highlights as well. And you know what, guys? There you go, a really, really simple painting video. And if you guys give this a go, then tag me in some sort of social media because I'd love to see. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment and follow me on social media and support me if you like. And I don't know what else to say. I feel like the endings of these videos, you just get a little rambly. Anyway, guys, have a good day, and until next time, I'll see you later.